Hey guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University, and Captain America issue number 697. This was a good comic. What else am I going to say about this? Mark Waid did a great job on this. This is not like your typical one. It starts off just like one of your typical one-shots that, this series has been so far. Where it's just, Cap shows up in a town, blah, 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 something happens. Oh no, let's get into a fight. Okay, move on. That was kind of turning into, what this was because Kraven the Hunter comes along and he's like, got you, and he's gonna hunt the most dangerous game. And Captain America, once he realizes that everything is a trap, he's not getting trapped anymore. He's not getting suckered into all that stuff. So he figures out what's going on, but he's got to bide his time to play the game, to do things the right way. And finally, he's able to get his shield back. He's able to, figure out everything that he needs to, except the idea that he wound up getting this collar on him, and that electrifies him if he gets too close to Kraven. This was brilliant. This was brilliant. On top of that, I know a lot of people don't like Mark Waid. I really don't see what their problem is, personally. There's very few authors who are able to get Kraven right, Like, you put aside Kraven's Last Hunt, how many comic books that have Kraven in it are actually done well? I love the idea of Kraven, but it's very hard to actually like Kraven as a character because he's constantly getting punked out. And his character concept is so much greater than that. So he was handled very well in this, I thought. I loved it. There's nothing I didn't really like about this comic book. In the end, it actually led to something. Surprise. It looks like Hydra, the remnants of Hydra show up, and they put him in some kind of a deep freeze thing. And it's messed up because, like, you actually feel a little bit of pain. Because Cap's like, no, not this. And then you realize he was put into an ice block. It's like, oh, wow. Wow, like he knew what was happening. That's messed up. That's because I'm sitting looking like, oh man, they're shooting some kind of a laser beam at him. Nope, it was ice. So, wow. I'm going to give this comic book an A-. This was great. I don't have any issues with this comic book whatsoever. In fact, this is also, I don't know if you read the inside, anytime they've got this, I don't know if you can see it or not on here, but you can see it when I show the inside. When you have the little Wolverine symbol on the front of a comic book and they tell you which ones are going to have them, that is actually going to indicate that there is a one-page Wolverine story at the very end of the comic book. And in this one, it was just Wolverine going into a place looking for Steve Rogers. It's like they don't give any reason why he goes there, but they didn't really give a whole lot of backstory for how Kraven wound up finding and capturing Steven here. It was literally just, let's get right into the action. And it fit and it flowed perfectly. So I'm just going to assume that, yeah, Logan had a reason to go and look for Steve in this particular area. He missed him. He didn't see him. He got put out of time. So it's like, no big deal. Rogers always was one of those types to get waylaid all over the place. So I'll just look around, go looking for some other friends. So that's all that this is going to be, all these little one pages at the end thing. But as far as I'm concerned, it looks good. It's drawn well. It sounds like Wolverine, in my head. I'm good with it. So, yeah, that's it. Professor Bill, Comic Book University. Class dismissed.